myself is Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burger King. Everybody said it won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, I meant to touch on this last night, but I said, fuck it. I saw the window open, so I said, fuck it. Listen, I'm not too thrilled to cover this shit, but you know, when you got sauce, sometimes you just gotta spread the sauce. I get ignorant with you, motherfucker. I'm very versatile. We can talk this black shit. We can talk all this shit. We can talk whatever we want, bro. But I'm an expert when it comes to niggerdom. I'm an expert in that field. I understand it very well. So it's very easy for me to break down niggerdom and shit like that. It's just very easy for me to break that shit down. So, guess I might as well give my thoughts. Mike Epps, he said something about Shannon at a comedy show. I didn't think it was aggressive enough. It could have been offensive, but he said something. It was a comedy skit. Shannon Sharpe done turned this shit into some real life shit. You say, Mike Epps, when I see you, basically I'm gonna look at that shit. I'm gonna see if you bout that. You know, I just keep thinking about that scene from, with Day Day and Baby D. You don't know Baby D. That's why you looking at me like that, cause you don't know Baby D. Yeah. I could see Shannon Sharpe chasing Mike Epps down somewhere. At one of these companies, I could see him chasing his ass down. Shannon Sharpe work out hard in the mud. He's still in tip-top shape. All I'm saying, bro, this is a huge mismatch. This is a heavyweight. This motherfucker could fight Francis Ngannou. This motherfucker is a heavyweight trying to fight a welterweight. Mike Epps a welterweight. Yeah, he a little, he don't gain a little weight, but he about a middleweight. It's a middleweight versus a heavyweight. But I guess for entertainment purposes, I guess I'm let's just try to break this shit down and I'm gonna tell you what I think. I guess I'm gonna touch Mike Epps first, cause I'm gonna be on Shannon for a while. Listen, Mike Epps, I ain't mad at you pimping. You just being a comedian. However, I don't know. I just wish we make jokes about white folks too. That's all. I just wish we do that. I wish we talk about Vlad and shit like that. I wish we clown him, cause he be having some weird looks on his face when he be posted up with these rappers in these pictures. He be behind the camera on the video, but when he taking pictures with black people, he have a weird look on his face. And I never forget that video from back in the game in the 90s when Vlad would try to talk black. Yo, it's your boy Vlad. Yeah, we out here. And all that shit there. Vlad is weird. Adam 22 is really weird. That's for really show. That's who you motherfuckers. It ain't enough comedians talking shit about that. Adam 22 let a black porn star bang his wife. Like, that shit there is way, You talking about some weird shit. I think it just should have been more jokes about that. But yeah, you touch Shannon, cause that's just what we do as black people. We just clown each other. We've been doing that shit since, kindergarten at the bus stop. Yeah, that's the first time I remember motherfuckers used to roast on motherfuckers at the bus stop. You come to that bus stop, motherfuckers finna clown you on your buddies, and while we waiting on the bus, motherfuckers either fighting or getting roasted on until they mad and want to fight. But yeah, this some kids at the bus stop type shit. It's just what it is to me. But yeah, listen, back to Mike Epps, because I almost got off topic. Listen, Mike Epps, yeah, for one, like I said, that go for all comedians. I wish you motherfuckers roast other motherfuckers more. But I know you ain't gonna do it. But, you know, I've been explaining this. I've been saying everything black people are involved in is some mess. And it's us beefing with each other, no matter what it is. I'm telling you, bro, we started to play hockey, which we won't. We be attacking each other with them hockey sticks, with them pucks and shit. Whatever you put us at, wherever you put black people at, and we gonna get to fighting each other. It's gonna be a war. We gonna argue over salt and pepper. And I ain't talking about the group. We'll be at the restaurant arguing over some fucking salt and petty motherfuckers. It ain't enough bananas in the world to feed us. Listen, Mike Epps, I don't think you had as a successful career as you should have. I think Mike Epps was the shit. I'm very picky when it comes to stand-up, though. I always thought Mike Epps wasn't that funny on stage. But in movies, Mike Epps is the shit. Mike Epps in movies is the shit. And his stand-up ain't bad. I'm just very picky. You gotta be a bad motherfucker to really impress me on that stage. And a lot of comedians ain't funny on stage. I think 85% of all comedians are not funny on stage, bro. It is hard. It's very hard to be extremely funny on stage. You know, that's why Eddie Murphy did them 2 specials and they was extremely funny, but, you know, then he went back to movies. But I don't know if he could have done 10 specials like Delirious and that other one, Raw. I don't know if he could have kept that pace. It's very hard to be extremely funny as a comedian. You got to be a bad motherfucker. Richard Pryor, one of the very few. It's very few who could do that shit. Because, and I'm going to say some wild shit, even though I think Kevin Hart is funnier than Mike Epps on stage, he ain't funnier than him overall. I think Mike Epps is more funny overall. In my opinion, I think Kevin Hart is funny on stage, and he's definitely more successful. What I'm saying is because when Mike Epps took a shot at Kevin Hart, everybody act like he was just hating. Nah, bro, I don't think he was hating. I don't think he was hating at all. He was just telling the truth. Kevin Hart was like an industry plant at his best. He just blew up out of nowhere. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Look at Mike Epps' breakout role and look at Kevin Hart's breakout role. Soul Plane. The movie, nobody cared about Kevin Hart in Soul Plane. Motherfuckers cared more about Snoop Dogg up there smoking weed in the pilot with the African. Monique was a bigger attraction in Soul Plane than Kevin Hart. He was really a non-factor when it come to being funny. He wasn't really funny in that movie. He just had a lot of stars. John Witherspoon and all that. He had a lot. D.L. Hughley. He had a lot of stars in that movie. But Kevin Hart wasn't a star of the show as being funny. Mike Epps' breakout role was Next Friday. Extremely funny. He was in a movie before that, but the shit he starred in, Next Friday, that is a classic. Mike Epps was 10 times more funny. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Mike Epps, I can name 2 movies that's better and more funnier than and ain't no diss on Kevin Hart, but he was a comedian, like I said, that he wasn't near as funny as the fame he got. You know, white folks just loved him. It's just a lot of shit. But anyway, All About the Benjamins and Next Friday, I can put that shit against Kevin Hart's entire catalog of movies, and it's way funnier. That All About the Benjamins is funnier than anything Kevin Hart has ever done in his entire career. I'm just keeping it 100. That's just my opinion. So I could understand how Mike Epps was like, damn, this dude making 20, 30 mil and selling out stadiums, but he ain't funny as half the comedians. Bill Bellamy is funnier than Kevin Hart. I can name 50 comedians that's funnier than Kevin Hart. Cat Williams is 100 times more funnier than Kevin Hart, but Kevin Hart got all the fame. Kevin Hart got all the big deals, the movies. Kevin Hart got like 50 movies in 2 years. Out of the blue fame. So I understand that. So you got a lot of backlash from that. And now you're getting backlash for getting that old Shannon. And you called him Medea. Well, he do call himself Shay Shay. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. Just a little off subject. I'm going to tell you the sickest shit I've ever seen in my life. Hey, listen. I got a prison series and I talk about a lot of shit. And it's been a while since I made a prison video, Texas prison. I'm gonna get to it, but the sickest shit I've ever seen, I'm gonna say in real life and in prison, because I haven't seen it much in real life, but I saw it a few times in prison. The sickest shit, the most disgusting shit, some that make my blood boil. It is disgusting to me. It's to see an old black man, about 60-some years old, talking and walking like a girl. That shit is the sickest shit. It always disgusted me. I thought the motherfucker, it just was disgusting. A grandpa trying to play grandma. I don't think it's nothing more disgusting in life than an old black man talking like a girl and swishing and sad. I used to see them old motherfuckers. I didn't see a lot of that in prison though. I saw it like 2 or 3 times. And all the motherfuckers try to play. They use the Lord to try to get them young boys. Yeah, and they get to giving them commissary, and they spend money on them and talk to the Lord about it. They find them little white boys or some little green motherfucker that's about 19, ain't never been to prison, and they play on them. Yeah, while they sad and they done lost their mama or something, them old motherfuckers will play on you and get to making you coffee and shit and get to making spreads and all that kind of shit and be a counselor and a mentor to you. But yeah, but really there's some other shit going down. Yeah, they trick you into that shit, but young dumb motherfuckers. But yeah, them old motherfuckers that be switching and shit and by 60-some years old, that's the sickest shit I've ever seen in my life. It is the most disgusting shit I've ever seen in my life. Even if you gonna be 60-something and gay, by that time, your voice, all that, you should have your deep voice back. You know, you should have done all this shit in your 20s and 30s with that girly voice and shit. When you 60-something years old and you got a gray fucking beard, the fuck, let me quit. What the fuck you talking like Shawana and Shaniqua and them, and you 60-something goddamn years old with an all-white beard, and you sound like Shannon. And you sound like LaQuanda and Tawana and Wanda, Yolanda and Wanda, Tawana and Wanda, Yolanda and Donna. You know, it's just sickening to me. That's one of the sickest things I've ever seen in prison. It is sickening to me. I can't stand an old punk, an old fucking punk. It's just sickening. I can't stand it. But anyway, no, it's a little off subject, but that's what I feel about old Shay Shay. Shay Shay, you about 56. And you in tremendous shape. You work out hard as shit. But nah, bro, we saw that picture, bro, where you had that purple lipstick on, bro. And boy, you already black as hell. I'm just gonna be honest, bro. I don't know. Listen, bro, when you black as hell, you don't need no makeup. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. And that go for women. If you are dark, extremely dark, what do you need makeup for? And I'm going to say another thing when it comes to women, period. I'm not big on makeup like that anyway with women. I love natural beauty. But I'm just saying, when you're dark, there's no other color. What you trying to be? And I hate when dark-skinned women, they try to make their cheeks red and shit. Just have your same black-ass skin, bro. There's no way you can put makeup on dark skin. But anyway, Shannon Sharpe had makeup on and some eyeliner and some purple lipstick in that picture. I should have posted that. I should have put that as the cover. But yeah, I saw you do that. Let me tell you something, bro. Because Shannon Sharpe, I damn near thought he was a revolutionary about 5, 6 years ago. And I remember I talked to my pops. I said, what you think about Shannon? And this is when he was talking all this pro-black shit. This is when Shannon was backing up Colin Kaepernick, and he was talking about his grandma and back in Georgia. Yeah, back in Georgia in the country boy days, and how Big Mama taught him to be black, and the white boy ain't shit. And he started really talking, he started damn near sounding like Dr. King. I remember that shit, and I remember I asked my pop, what you think about Shane? He said, that motherfucker ain't shit. My pop's one thing, he could see through a motherfucker quick. But yeah, he was like, that motherfucker just talking. So, and like I said, at that time, I was still, because you grow as a man, and at that time, he had me convinced, like, man, Shannon Sharpe, he's standing up for black people, man. This dude, he's saying shit that ain't, because he was talking this shit for about 2 years. He done it for about 2 years straight with that Kaepernick shit. He was on his black shit. Boy, he was talking black. He was. I had a dream. All that for about 2 years, and Skip shut his ass up. Next thing you know, that motherfucker went from Big Mama told me my grandma when she was making that hot water cornbread. She told me, Skip. She told me that we a king, Skip. Skip. And you went from talking about Big Mama to just agreeing with Skip. Yeah, Skip. What'd you say, Skip? Skip, you sure right, Skip. Skip, I thought I was right, but you was right, Skip. And you just went to Skip. And listen, bro, we seen when Skip checked your ass. We seen when Skip damn near made you cry. And you, wait a minute! Skip, come out! And all that shit, bro, you scream. You hit a note that Eddie from the Temptations couldn't hit. Skip, come out! Wait a minute! You lost your goddamn mind. You turned purple, blue, orange, black. Listen, bro, you turned 7 different colors. Skip hurt you. And I did a video on it. I'm gonna go back and look at that video. Listen, that shit hurt you. That shit hurt your soul when Skip told you that white boy Tom Brady, was it Tom Brady? Yeah, it's way better than you. And you can't even compare to him. And you thought he was your brother and your best friend. He let you know, boy, I'm a white boy. I support my people first. I gotta give Skip that. He let you know I never put your black ass before Tom Brady or any of my white heroes. My white heroes come first, and that shit broke Shannon Sharpe's heart. It wasn't a disrespect. It was the fact he was hurt. He thought that motherfucker was his brother. Yeah, you thought he was your brother from another. Skip let you know, motherfucker, you still a monkey. That's one thing the white boy gonna always let you know. It may be a couple good ones out here and there that you may run across, but for the most part, most white people are for their people first. They are for them. They are not equality-minded thinking people, bro. You will never be as valuable as a white boy in a white boy's mind. That's black people problem. When they get a white friend, they think they damn near, you think, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. White folks they're going to be on code for each other. That's the only thing that's the only thing that's kept us in our place. It's the hate towards blacks. I'm going to tell you some real shit about white folks. See, now I'm talking white folks. People think that white folks, it's motherfuckers that really think what white folks did was brilliant. It was just so organized and so this and that. That's the only time white people in the history of their existence have they ever united, was to destroy black people. That's the only thing they can ever use. When you look at even today, that's the only time white folks unite. Because most of these motherfuckers don't like each other. It's a lot of white comedians that don't really like each other, but they stay on code because they want to see the white comedians on top. It's a lot of white rappers didn't like Eminem, but they stayed on code for that shit because they wanted him to be better than the blacks. Whites have always been that way. That's the only time they stick together. Same way with Mexicans. That's the only time they stick together is to try to be better than us. So, Skip gonna ride with his people, bro. They just a fact. And it ain't out of love. It don't mean no motherfuckers love each other. Because when white folks die, white folks put you in the ground the fastest. White folks have the most, listen, everybody else, Asians have quiet funerals too. They not very emotional, but blacks, Latinos, we cry. Oh boy, we gonna fall in the casket. Every funeral, it's gonna be somebody gonna fall in that casket. We gonna pass out, we take death hard. White folks put your ass in the ground. And when you get old, white folks will throw your ass in their nursing home and sell that mansion and all that. White folks cold to each other. We talk all this black on black. White folks ain't never been loving to each other. No, they just know when to be on code to stay on top. That's all. So, anyway, I done got on some white shit. But yeah, anyway, I watched you fold. I watched a little bitty white boy like Skip make you fold like a bitch. But then you come back out and now you talking about you gonna look at Mike Epps, bro. You saying, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you who you identical to. I'm gonna tell you your breed. Cause it's a breed of you motherfuckers that exist. You just like a Terry Crews to me. Yeah, the motherfucker that was shaking his ass to Tupac. on Friday after, and I never look at Ice Cube the same for allowing Terry Crews to shake his ass to a motherfucking Tupac song. I know that's one of the most disrespectful things ever in hip hop. That's why I hold Ice Cube very accountable for a lot of shit with this hip hop shit. You old motherfuckers ruined it too. Way before King Von them and Dirk them. Way before Chief Keef them, you motherfuckers. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, let Terry Crews shake his ass to a pop. That shit was so fucking. Listen, but yeah, you like a Terry Crews. You like remember that white boy grabbed his nuts? And he came back 10 years later talking about it was the Lord that talked to me and I was finna kill him. But my wife and the Lord and my big mama and the thoughts and the stuff she used to tell me, it took a lot of integrity for me not to snatch his hand off my nuts. I just let him grab my nuts. I let him massage my balls. And it was the strength and the courage from the Lord that got me through that. It take a much bigger man to let a man grab his balls and rather than to beat his motherfucking ass like you shoulda. But you know what? D.L. Hughley said some shit about that. Terry Crews came out. What if I slap you? Yeah. How about I slap you in your mouth? Monkeys. Same way with Shannon Sharpe. The white boy Skip checked your bitch ass. Made you look like a bitch. And you stayed on that motherfucking show. You should have left that day. You should have tore up that motherfucking outfit. You kept coming back like a bitch. Just like a motherfucker do on the job when that boss done went off on your ass and embarrassed you. You bring your dog ass back to work with that fake ass face and try to fake smile and fake it till you make it. That's black people problem. We want to fake it till you don't never want to let the boss man know you mad. Fake ass motherfucker. Instead, we get each other fired. We just monkeys, and there ain't enough bananas in the world to feed it. We mad at the boss man, but I'm gonna get Tyrone fired and shit. I'm gonna fuck with him to get the heat off me. But anyway, so yeah, you ready to punch on Mike Epps, bro? You weren't ready to punch on Skip. You would have never laid a hand on Skip. You'd have never laid a hand on Skip. Another thing about you, Shannon. So you ain't tough. So that's the point I'm making. Take out the tough shit, bro. You let a white boy look at you in your eyes and basically tell you ain't shit and your career wasn't shit compared to this white boy Tom Brady. Yeah, let you know. And he done checked you many times, but that was the worst one. Cause that's when you Skip, come on. Wait a minute. Boy, you done when you took off your glasses, I knew you was hurt. I'm gonna tell you something. I saw one little tear come out the corner of your eyes, bro. You got the bat in your eyes and shit, bro. That shit brought the bitch out in you. Yeah, it brought the hoe out in you. So, but anyway, yeah. Shay, listen, I never forget when I saw you, when it was the Oscars. It was probably about 2 years ago. And you was the dude that was interviewing all the stars, and the Oscars pretty much 80-90%. It's gonna be white celebs there. It's gonna be some black celebrities there, but it's gonna be mostly white folks at the Oscars. So he interviewing all these white folks, and I want y'all just go look back at that shit when Shannon Sharpe was interviewing all them white folks with the Oscars and how much of a bitch he looked like. He tried to talk. I hate when black people. You a country boy. Same way with Wilder. I hate when a country black man try to talk white in front of white folk or try to sound more. It don't make you more smart speaking a white boy English and using big words. This is his language. I don't give a fuck about learning the big words to an English language that don't even come from my people. I hate when black people try to do that shit. You a country boy that's trying to talk white in front of white folks to try to sound smart or some shit. You's a dumb butter biscuit eating motherfucker. I hate you bitch ass motherfuckers, and I hate the mentality of black people as a whole. We just ain't shit. That is I always want us to know that we ain't, bro. We ain't shit but monkeys. We the monkeys of the show, and everybody come to see the monkeys. They don't come to see the clown. They come to see them monkeys, and we are those monkeys. Shay, I'm gonna quit calling you Shannon. Listen, Shay, You have a very successful platform. And nowadays, you can't say nothing about a black man if he's successful. It means you hating. It ain't hating, bro. But I'm gonna say one thing. Nah, bro, you would never bring Adam Sandler on there to ask him some shit about Jim Carrey from back in the game and how they had a disagreement. You would never stir up no shit like that because you know your motherfucking place. I'm tired of black people, bro. I don't want no more old beefs brewing, bro. I just like that shit with Richard Pryor and Paul Mooney, bro. I don't want to find nothing. All that shit years later, I don't know. And Richard Pryor ain't alive to defend himself. I don't even know if that shit is true or not. So it's just a lot of old beefs have sparked up. Just old ass comedians just coming back 40 years later. Cedric the Entertainer. When he stole Cat Williams' joke and this and that. All this shit we finding out years and years later. All these beefs, bro, of old motherfuckers. Y'all just let that shit go. It's cool to find out certain things here and there. Yeah, it's cool when information come out, especially if you was fucked over. I get it, but all these beefs, bro, I noticed y'all never beef with your managers. You never beef with the executives. You never beef with the white, because it was white folks that signed you and this and that for certain shows and different movies and that. You never talk about how they fucked you over. That's why I don't even listen to the Monique interview, because in my opinion, bro, Monique cool, bro, but Monique, you not a very respectable example for a black woman. That's all I'm saying. Listen, you got a husband now, and it seems like y'all make a good team, but you the boss. You definitely the boss. You boss his ass around. You are the boss of that show, and that's a fact. You damn near tap his shoulder when it's time for him to talk. He don't talk until you tell him. But listen, what I'm gonna say is this. Monique, listen, for one, you're not the queen of comedy to me. To me, you was never funnier than Samoa. It's a couple more. What's that girl with them big lips? God damn, I used to like her. But anyway, she funnier too. It's a lot of what's that? Man, it's a lot of comedians. It's a couple of them. But anyway, you was funny. You were just a girl that made fat men funny, and you was desperate. You were thirsty. You was the breed of when back in the game when big girls was easy. No. Big girls ain't easy no more. Big girls used to be easy. And look, I ain't gonna get out of it because I heard you motherfucker feel it. But I'm just saying, big girl, that's back when big girls was easy. Lizzo has made it hard. Brothers used to just brothers used to around January, just go on a big girl spree and collecting income tax checks. You know what I'm saying? Scoring, getting back in the game. Brothers used to do that back in the game. Monique provided us a way to where, you get a big girl in January and get you some income tax and you back in the game. Lizzo has made it much harder, and now, Lizzo has made it harder, and it's some new shit now. Big girls are way too confident. I'm just gonna keep it real. Big girls should not be that confident, bro. You need to lose weight. I'm tired of big girls got standards now. No, it has always been that big girls was easy and you supposed to be easy. You can't be acting like you a dime. You can't be a dime piece and be a big girl. Bro, that's overweight. America has fucked us up. It ain't never been cool to be overweight, bro. That shit is not, listen, and there's some big pretty girls. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, bro, you can't compare to that motherfucker that run and go to the gym every day and finding a motherfucker and she pretty. You can't compare to that. And it's not good, bro. It is not a good thing to be overweight. That is not a good thing for men either. But for women, for sure, it's not a good thing. You can keep trying to act like I love myself and this and that. If you love yourself, you would lose weight because you would want to be more healthy. So now, Lizzo has fucked it up for big girls. You motherfuckers are way too confident. I'm telling you, it's damn near hard to get a big girl these days. They got standards and shit. You gotta have a nice car, your own. You used to have nothing. Now you used to be on your mama couch and get a bad big girl, pretty big girl. You used to didn't even need a car. Now you need a car. You need a 401k plan. You need all kind of shit to keep a big girl. Now they picky. Big girls are picky now due to Lizzo. But yeah, Monique, you was the desperate big girl. That was the Parkers are all about. You was a desperate big girl that was willing to throw that thing out there and give it up for free and give it up easily. So that was your shit back then. You was just a big girl that just was horny and freaking in a motherfucker and used that shit. That was all your jokes about. So a freaking big girl that just wants some dick. That's all you was. That was your complete comedy. And in my opinion, I feel like that role with Precious and you playing the mother, I thought that was disgusting. And yeah, I think you won an Oscar for that shit. I think that was a disgusting role though. And I don't think no respectable black woman should want to play a role like. I think that was a disgusting role. That's all I'm saying. And another thing, the reason why I don't feel sorry for Monique, and I may listen to the interview, but I don't feel sorry for you because you just like all the black celebrities. That's why black people don't trust no black celebrities, don't trust no rich. They are for the rich. They love it until white folks throw them away. None of them talk shit until white folks throw their black ass away. Then they get to trying to act like they exposing the industry and they exposing this and they do all that. Even all of them, bro, all of them do it. Kaepernick waited to the end of his career to take a knee. He waited till a motherfucker didn't give a damn if he was throwing the football or not to take a knee. We wait till we fall off to try to be black. No. You see all these motherfuckers, they wait till they damn near broke and they ain't a hot topic no more. Then they get to trying to say the industry ain't shit and the white man and black people and I've been discriminated. You weren't saying that when you was at them parties though. You weren't saying that when you was fucking over this black person so you get the role first. You didn't say this when you fired your black assistant and hired a whole white team when you got rich. No. When you fired LaPortia and she been with you since the beginning, you fire most black. They fire those black people that was under them and been with them the whole way. Same way with the rap, and they go get a white team. So don't wait till you get broke and white folks done threw you away to try to come be black. You should have been black in the first place. And yes, you can get your black card, but it's gonna take more work. We let them get it back too easy. Even with Dave Chappelle. I love Dave Chappelle, one of my favorite comedians. He waited till he lost the show. Long as he had the Dave Chappelle show, bro, and he was playing in movies and shit, and he was in Blue Streak and shit, it wasn't no problem with the industry. There was no problem. Everything was good. Even with Cat Williams, it wasn't until they started saying he was crazy till he started talking shit about the industry. It was cool when it was pimping. And his perm was straight and shit, and his perm looked more his shit wasn't and before he got that spot in the middle of his shit and the shit went all the way back. When he had that perm and shit and all them women walking him out, Cat Williams had no problem with the industry. When Ice Cube was making movies, when he was making them Fridays and barbershops, he had nothing to say about nothing. Now this motherfucker want to come out with a letter to America on some shit we need. Bro, you done already had your success. Don't wait until you fall off to try to act like you with us. You motherfuckers was never with us, because if every black celebrity put their money together, there would be no more ghettos. Let me tell you something. Fuck every black celebrity. If every black R&B singer, just R&B singer, put their money together, there would be no more projects. There would be no project. If half the rappers put their money together, and I ain't talking about all the money, if half the rappers put $1 million up, there would be no more ghettos, bro. They ain't never built shit. They ain't been one. LeBron James talk about that school for the world, and this and that. That is a worldwide government school. That ain't no shit for black people. And that bullshit school that over there in Delaware that Umar talking about building, bro, that's one school. And you done made plenty money. It was the money. You play on and pimp on kids and kids in need. Boy, you done fucked so many them babies, mamas and shit like that. Yeah, you just using kids to fuck on the mama like the football coach do. Yeah, you using the kids' education to fuck on the mama like the football coach do. So nah, bro, we all play on each other. So it ain't nothing genuine. It ain't too many black people I feel that's just genuine, period, when it comes to loving ourselves, bro, and trying to be for your people. It ain't many that's genuine, bro. Money come first to black folks. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And that go for even broke ass black people. We will sell your ass out for a check. So, that's just who we are. But yeah, Club Shay Shay. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. You can keep trying to act like, oh no, Shannon Sharpe, he didn't do that shit. And even with Cat Williams, bro, Cat Williams knew what we're gonna sell. He knew, and he just a angry motherfucker. And I like Cat Williams, but he angry at all these black comedians that ain't shit, bro. But the white boy owns your shit. No. The white boy own Netflix, not D.L. Hughley, bro. No. So it's a lot of shit. None of you motherfuckers have a tact for the white folk. Y'all don't never give us these names we need to know that they fuck over black people all the time. But we know all the black folks. So nah, we just monkey. You scared of white folks. Just like we is in the hood, just like we is in prison, we scared of the guards. We just scared of white folks and just admit that, so we rather war with each other. So no, I get no entertainment out of Mike Epps and Shannon beefing. I get no entertainment out of Monique, and I know her video that went viral. And like I said, I still may not look at that interview. Cause Monique, like I said, you waited till you got old and shit, and motherfuckers didn't give a fuck about you. And like I said, when they was giving Amy Schumer a 20+ mil, and she is not funny at all. She was making damn near 20 mil a Netflix special, and they were paying her all this money. Y'all wasn't talking shit about her. You didn't make it big. That shit with Tyler Perry went viral. The shit with Oprah went viral. You should have went viral talking about Amy Schumer and some of these white girl comedians that really ain't funny. So do some shit like that. Talk about all these white girls that be in all the action movies kicking ass. All these white girl superheroes in all the movies, it's a white girl kicking ass all through the movie and beating up a bunch of men on some Angelina Jolie shit. Complain about that shit. So you motherfuckers just monkeys. I don't respect none of it. I don't respect no black celebrities. There is not one. Ali was the last one. Richard Pryor was damn near there, but cocaine fucked them up. Between cocaine and white women, they fucked off Richard Pryor, but he was damn near one of them. He was damn near one of them ones, bro. He was one of them ones for real. But drugs and all that shit. But yeah, Ali was the last one. That's why they shut him up. Other than that, bro, it ain't no celebrities, bro, that really give a fuck about black people or the struggle. And as long as they got the money, bro, they would do anything. They would do anything when they're in the office with that white boy. They'll do anything to that white boy if he asks them to. So all the weird shit you done, bro, Shannon, I know you done did some weird shit because you done crossed all the way over. You done did some weird shit to acquire this fame. Weird shit. So I'll never respect it. But like I say, you ready to jump on Mike Epps and this and that. When you see him, it's on. You 50 years old talking about when I see you, it's on and this and that. And this little ass dude, bro, just going on, bro. Just going on, bro. You know. Skip should have slapped the shit. I would have just loved to see that. I would have just loved that. You know, he could have slapped you and got away with that shit. Like I said, you was more hurt than mad. You wasn't really angry. You wasn't ready to throw no hands. You was hurt like a bitch. Now you was hurt. Wait a minute. Your ass was hurt like a little hoe. But now you tough with Mike Epps. That's just black people. That's just black people. Even in prison, we tough with each other. But when that guard say, put your hands behind your back or get out of your clothes, you take off your motherfucking clothes like a bitch. That's why I said it ain't no gangsters in prison. Now you got to squat and cough. You got to lift your nuts when that white boy tell you to do it like a bitch. But you go back in the chow hall in the dorm and you ready to start a riot. You ready to start a riot with the Crips and Bloods. You know, bitch ass motherfucker. But yeah, we gang bang everywhere. Everything black people are in, we gang, even in the church. That's why I don't fuck with religion. I don't fuck with none of that shit. Anything black people involved in, I don't believe in it. Anything that black people are involved in, I know it's some bullshit. I know it's some bullshit. I know it ain't no good for me. Anything that black people involved in, whenever I see black people grouped up, I know it ain't nothing righteous. I know it's some shit against other black people. That's the only time black people group up. But once upon a time, we used to group up to defeat the white boy. So until we can group up and do some shit like that, I don't want to be in your group. I don't want to group up. I don't want to group up on none of that shit. Because the only time black people group up is to destroy another black man. So, like I said, bro, you driving, it's 10 o'clock at night, and you at the corner store, and you see about 30 brothers bunched up, don't even stop and get no gas there, bro. Just keep on going. Don't even stop and get no gas. It's finna be a shootout. Somebody finna get jumped. It's finna be some shit. So, Yeah, these black on black, even stand up comedians are beefing. So it's crazy. Well, let's just do some celebrity fighting matches. But we gonna do this shit in weight classes. Shannon, you gonna have to get you and Terry Crews need to fight it out. How about that? That'd be a good match. Yeah, that'd be a good match. Orangutan versus Silverback. No. Orangutan, long arm swinging from a tree, or the Silverback. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see that fight. And Mike Epps and Kevin Hart can get it in. Yeah, that's what Now, matter of fact, Kevin Hart and Cat Williams, because y'all the same size, y'all can get in. Kevin Hart versus Cat. If we going to be monkeys, let's go on and put on a circus. So, yeah, I'm calling for it. Cat Williams versus Kevin Hart. Shannon Sharpe versus Terry Crews. Terry Crews and Shannon Sharpe could be the co-main. But yeah, we're gonna give Kevin Hart and Cat Williams the main event. That shit gonna do 5.7. They say black fighters don't say it. That shit gonna do 5.7 million pay-per-view buys. Cause black folks love some mess. We just love mess. And white folks have trained us to think that long as it's destruction, that's what we promote. So none of them ain't shit. Mike Epps ain't shit either. But like I said, on this case, I take Mike Epps' side. He was just joking on the brother and said what he think. And now you done turned it into some physical shit. Nah, Mike Epps, nah. And when he said Kevin Hart wasn't funny, I believed him. And I don't think he was hating. He was just saying shit that a lot of comedians scared to say. But also, like I said, just like you willing to expose, my only criticism for Mike Epps, just like you trying to expose Shannon and expose Kevin Hart, expose some white boys. Tell us some shit about Jim Carrey and all that weird shit he was. Tell us some shit about white folks too. Instead of always trying to attack your own. That's what makes you a baboon. This is 903 Boston. I'm your host, George J. With that, I'm out.